Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be explaining you how you can overload constructors in C#. The constructor overloading is the way to define a constructor in more than one form. A user can implement constructor overloading by defining two or more constructors in a class sharing the same name. C# can distinguish the constructors with different signatures. For example, the constructors must have the same name but different parameter list, which I will be demonstrating in this tutorial. Hello friends, so what we are going to do here is we are going to create a class and name it as user, and then we have got a class in console application called program.cs. So what we need to do is basically when we go into our class, we can create the constructors like this, and the constructor name should be similar as the name of the class. So this is the first form of constructor with 0 arguments or no arguments, no args, or default constructor. So what it means here is whenever we call this object, and let's suppose we have got a property here called public, in the class called private public int age of the user. We are making it as public right now, and then I'll explain you how we can use the private variables and access it through in the constructor and set everything in the constructor. So what we need to do here is we're going to go back and we need to create a object of user. Okay, let's call it object, and so that's how we create, basically with a new keyword we create the object of the user. The moment we do this, it will allocate the memory in the memory. It will create the object in the memory with this constructor. So if I'll go and hit F12 on this place, it will take me to this constructor. So let's suppose if whenever you create an object without having a constructor, it will consider it as a default constructor or no parameter constructor. So what is constructor overloading? Constructor overloading is basically nothing but you can create different kinds of constructor with different signatures. What I mean by is different number of variables or different types of variables in the constructor. Let's suppose this is a private variable and you need to set this variable in this constructor. So you will say int age, and you will use this variable age, which is a private variable, and you can set the age here, and you can create a public method to show that information, whatever you are setting it from the not from the class. So okay, so you are we need to create a method here just to print the information. Show meta, and then you will write console log write line, and we will do like the age of is of the like this, and you will say this dot age. Now what we are doing here is we are basically printing the age of a person, whatever is set in the class. the but how you will set the age of the person. So you can set the age of the person. So if so here you can see if I go back and see this information, it's showing me the error because we don't have a default constructor anymore. So either the best way is to leave it like that or to create a default constructor, but I'm leaving it like that, and I'm saying that set the age of the person. I'm creating a variable called age and 28, and set the age of the person within the pass the age of the person in the constructor. Now let's suppose if I want to run this one and say obj user dot show user data and then just hit F5. Okay, what we need to do here is we need to do console.readline so that it can display the results in the console. So now as you can see, the age of person is 0. Why it is 0 here is basically something is wrong in this point. Okay, just do this thing right now. So now if I run this, you can see the age of the person is 28. Okay, so as you can see guys, you can basically pass the information within the constructor and you can access it later on within the object. Okay, so now the constructor overloading is I need to create another constructor and I need to pass a separate information within a separate constructor. Let's suppose I need to create a constructor which will set the age and the name of the person. So, and now what I will do here is I'll create a variable called name and I'll say just set the information of the person with this dot age equals to call it underscore name and the age dot name equals to name. So now I'll create another variable function which will show some more data and I'll call it show user data 1 and the age of the person is this and the name of the person is name Now instead of calling the other method, I'll call the new method which I just created, obj user dot show data 1. In this way we can basically, what we're doing here again is we are basically creating object, but now in this part what I'll do here is, because now I need to create another object, so this is the second constructor with another information called name. The moment you hit comma, you will see another parameter and you will set like Sam, and the moment you hit this function and just run, and So if I go back, you will see this information. You just need to hit the enter, and then you will see another call of the method, which is this one, and it will show you the second information of the constructor. So basically it is calling a different constructor here and setting up the different information. So basically this is the signature of the constructor, and we can create different types of constructor here and set different information. You can also create like with a similar name but different types of variables like float and integer, or integer and string, whatever you like. So thank you for watching this tutorial. Hope this will help you out, and please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.